Brothers and sisters, you know, I tell you time and time again, I just enjoy bringing to you incredible, fabulous shakers and movers in the city of Chicago and beyond. And so, once again, we are delivering on the promise. We have a real, just wonderful, incredible entrepreneur, business owner. She, knows how to take something and make almost something out of nothing. She knows how to take something very common and take it to a whole nother level. She is experienced, has done real estate, former Chicago police officers, so she knows how to lay down the law. And she, like I say, she's just doing some incredible things, really creating excitement around her product. And so I want to let her tell you about it, but I want to just make sure that I introduce to you the incredible Tracy Wright. How you doing?
Hi, how are you doing, Toure?
Oh, I am doing fantastic. Always happy to talk to shakers and movers in the city of Chicago and beyond, like yourself.
Well, I really appreciate you having me on your radio show.
Oh, it's definitely our honor and our privilege. And so, look, I don't want to waste any time. I want people to hear about what you do. You have taken something that is amazingly common, but taken it to a whole entirely new level with your t-shirts that people just absolutely love. So tell us about what you are, who you are and what you do.
Okay, well, my name is Tracy Wright, and I am the CEO and founder of my company called Executives. And what happened was, my background is I was a Chicago police officer for 9 years. I ended up resigning because I had decided to go to real estate school. So I went and got my salesperson license, and then I became a broker. And at that time, real estate was booming, so it got to the point where it didn't make sense for me to do both, being a police officer and doing real estate. Mm-hmm. And actually, I thought the real estate was a better situation. So, excuse me, I ended up resigning, and I was doing very well in real estate. But when the real estate market started to tank, I had to think of a plan B. So I was actually watching a show called The Big Idea. I'm sure everybody's familiar with that show.
Right.
And it was two brothers on the show. And they had started a T-shirt company called The Good Life. And as soon as he said they were making over $1 million a year, I was like, okay. And this was a plain, regular T-shirt. People might be familiar with this company. And so I said, oh, well, I need to look into the T-shirt business. So I looked into it, but I wanted to do something a little different, a little more of a niche market. So I know that women love the bling. So I said, well, let me look at that. And there's a lot of companies out here that's doing it, but I specifically wanted to target more of a higher-end client, let's say, or more business owner type of people who want to represent their companies through a different way of advertising other than a traditional radio, TV. So I said, well, let me focus on that. So I wanted to only do the Swarovski crystals, which is, everybody knows is that's the best rhinestone you can get. So I started doing that, and what happened was the first year, I just kind of, did some shirts here and there, gave them away. People were like, oh, wow, who did your shirt, So the referrals started coming in. I was like, oh, okay, this is a business. So when 07, 08 rolled around and, Obama was running for president.
Right.
And everybody was calling me, aren't you going to do some Obama shirts? So I was like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So I started doing Obama shirts. I was going to all the events. I was doing the farmers markets, trade shows. I was everywhere. I did the Black Expo. And they were just flying. People were just buying them like crazy. So I was like, oh, wow. So that really kind of got my name out there through those shirts. And apparently, actually what happened was I had sent Oprah a T-shirt. She had a puppy at the time. I sent her a shirt with the puppy's name, and she liked it, and she invited me to do, she has a spring shopping event at Harpo Studios. So in 2008, she invited me to come, so I did the show, did very well. And then in the 2011 event, she remembered me from the 2008 event and invited me back to do the farewell T-shirt. So that's how that came about. So in some instances, you have to plant the seed, and then, blooms come later.
Right.
So that was that just put me on a whole nother level, of course. And so I wanted to comment, too. I heard the interview you did with William Patterson.
Yes.
And that was a wonderful interview, by the way.
Thank you.
He was talking about how entrepreneurs need to expand their vision globally.
Right.
That is so important.
That's right. He sure did talk about that.
You can't just think about your neighbor, your friends. If you think globally, that'll take you to a whole nother level. We sell shirts all over the world.
Look at that. And you're doing it from the website.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, this is, you said so much, you just shared so much, and there's so many just gems of just wisdom that you executed. You had the Chicago Police Department, I know there's that sense of danger there, but you're talking about a good paying job, an established job, but you weren't satisfied. You went into real estate, and you did what I think is one of the most important things to do. You built your real estate until it was time for you to leave your main job.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's absolutely. It seems like common sense, but a lot of us don't do that. People just walk away from the job with no plan and no vision of how.
Well, you have to dream, but if you don't actually see, I'm a doer.
Mm-hmm.
You have to dream, and then you have to put work behind the dream. So, like the Bible says, faith without works is dead. So, you can dream all day, but if you're not putting footsteps behind it, then it's just gonna sit. So, I had kind of had in my mind the entire time that this job here is going to be temporary.
Right.
I had already decided. I didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, but I just knew this is temporary.
Right, man, that's beautiful. And so your T-shirts, we're not talking about a $10 T-shirt. We're talking about something that is quality and that people are willing to pay, some decent money for.
Yes.
Despite the economy, despite all the things that people talk about, because you have a great product, people are willing to pay for it.
Absolutely.
See, that's beautiful. And you don't just do the T-shirts. You have, people can get their wine glasses, cell phone, iPads, all kind of stuff. Yes.
Hats. We used to do sandals at one point, but we've discontinued those. But it started off with the T-shirt. I kind of primarily focused on the T-shirts, and then I kind of branched out, and added, because people kept asking me, well, are you doing this? Are you doing these? I kind of just added stuff as I went.
Right.
So that's been a blessing as well.
Man, that's beautiful. And most people, and I guess it's immediately, I'm not on a stereotype myself as a man, but immediately women understand a lot more the value of the crystals that you use.
Yes.
Right. But you still have stuff for men as well.
Yes, I do.
Beautiful.
Yes, we've done, if you go to my website, you'll see a shirt we did for a company called Swift Kick Sneaker Wipes. They're based out of Florida, and they're in Walgreens, and, they're a wonderful company. I did a 4-color male shirt for them. And it's just phenomenal. I've been getting rave reviews for it. And so our primary target, I wouldn't say our primary target audience is women, but of course we get more sales from women, but we do have men, I would think more so business owners that want to represent their businesses on their shirts, or, the rapper type. Yeah, they love the bling, So yeah, I'm trying to get more of the men to, it just seemed like the women are more the ones that decide. Like a lot of the women, they would buy the shirts for their husbands.
Right.
That kind of thing. So or like I said, they're business owners, then absolutely.
Well, we're gonna have to put in an order for the bean soup.
Oh, we can do that for you, no
right,
problem.
because you do customize.
Yeah.
You can put different things on there. I know a lot of women will get their last name, and those that are brave will put their age on there.
Exactly. I've done quite a few birthdays, and they put the age on there.
Wow.
They're proud.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And where are you going from here? You definitely, obviously have great vision and a business sense and know how to get things done. So what does the future hold for executives, and where are you going?
I'm just getting my name, into as many people, in front of as many people as possible. I've done a few shirts for a few of the basketball wives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on a shirt actually right now for Royce Reed. So, it's, I don't want to be a huge, large company. I just want to be a family business, and because, like I said, my products are so niche, it's a niche market.
Right.
I want to keep it where it's kind of exclusive, whereas if you need something, a logo that is kind of complicated, we can take care of that for you. It's not just a basic, even though we do your name, your last name, basic things, but we can do. I've had logos I've done you would never think I could do, and they look amazing. So when you want something very custom, something that you're never going to see anywhere else, then you come to us.
Wow, that's what's up. That's the, and I love that, and that is so. To me, I think that's so Chicago. We want to have stuff that people ain't up on.
Right.
And be the first one to get it out there, and so. Man, I love what you're doing. You definitely represent so many great things about entrepreneurism, about phenomenal black business, and about just, and creating that kind of universal, global type product that, you can take anywhere and do anything with. So we definitely, we salute you and glad that we have a chance to know about you.
I appreciate it again. I'm gonna get on that logo too and get that shirt to you.
Oh yeah, we have to have one. I need to rock that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that to you.
I already see it with a button-up shirt opened up, showing the T-shirt and the blazer on and the hat. What?
Sounds good. They'll see you a mile away.
Right, I'm gonna have to have that ready for my photo shoot.
Exactly.
Great. So, you have anything upcoming? I know, you got a few things going on. If you want to talk about those as well.
I'm going to be attending the Chicago Natural Beauty Expo. It's featuring the owners of Miko and TT Branch. They own Mrs. Jessie's.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also actually done shirts for them. You can see a photo of them with the shirts on my website. Let me give you my website information, by the way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
My website is executives.net, and let me spell that. That's EXECUT as in Tom, EES as in Sam, .net. And if you want to inquire about getting any shirts done, you can email me at executives@AOL.com, or you can give us a call at 773-617-2692. Okay, back to the event. That event is on May 6th. It's all over Facebook. It's basically focused on women because, Miss Jessie's carried those phenomenal products for your hair.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so I want to go and participate and, get together with all the women because I wear my hair natural, too, so I don't, the extra stuff that goes in women's hair, I don't do.
You don't do that, right? Yeah, I've heard about that.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but, I don't.
That's not what you do.
No.
That's right. Well, I'm an experienced man, so I know how to respond to stuff like that. I tell women, whatever you do that makes you feel good and beautiful.
Absolutely.
You do it.
Absolutely.
But I understand and appreciate the natural stuff, especially, the health-wise aspect of it.
Right. It seems like it's a split. It's like a lot of women are going towards the natural, and you have a lot of women that's going towards the enhancement. So I guess it just depends on whatever you like.
Right. Yep.
So
I definitely understand. Yeah. Well, we look forward to getting our T-shirt, because you have so many of my not just other business owners that I know, but some of my longtime friends. Are clients of yours. Nicole Lawson, the Lawson Law Group, of course.
Oh, yes.
Zenzi Powell with Z Berry.
Yes.
And so, yeah, I mean, we talking about since before grammar school almost.
Oh, wow.
I go back with them.
Oh, you all grew up together.
Right, we grew up together. East Side, Southeast Side is in the building, Rainbow Beach.
Oh, wow. I grew up on the South Side, too. I was in the Wild 100s.
The Wild.
Yes, I grew up in the Wild 100s.
And I love to highlight that, because there really is so much. When we watch the news, sometimes you get a different picture of Chicago in terms of the violence, but there's so many creative, just incredible, just wonderful people that are coming out from the south side and the west side of Chicago. So we definitely, and Darlene Tate, I saw her in one of the T-shirts.
Now, Darlene she actually helped me when I first started the company in 2006.
Wow.
We did a couple of farmers markets together. We did a bunch of trade shows together. She was kind of instrumental in me moving the company the way I moved it.
Go ahead.
Because Darlene she's a go-getter.
She is. She's a go-getter for sure.
She's a go-getter. Shout out to Darlene. In fact, she has a book out called, what is her book called? I cannot think of it. I think it's something about pajamas or something.
Oh, that's right. About being an entrepreneur and working from home.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
She sure does.
Yeah, so
Beautiful.
Shout out to her.
That's what's up. Well, Tracy, again, we appreciate and love all that you do, because I really believe that business owners today, black business owners, are like modern day pioneers.
Absolutely.
There was a great time when there were all type of wonderful black businesses flourishing throughout the country. Bronzeville here in Chicago, you had Harlem, just it's everywhere. And then that kind of changed. There was a shift, and when we're really getting back to understanding the importance of being in business, every community, every group has to find that way of being producers and entrepreneurs. And so not only do you provide a great product for people to purchase right now and enjoy, but you're an inspiration, and there are people that are watching you that you don't even see, that you are giving them hope and giving them that energy and courage to step out on their dreams and go ahead and do them. So you represent a lot, and we appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you, Toure.